before we start the race here in the Texas Motor Speedway for the road course, I have a question for you guys. That's the ML Championship trophy in the background, by the way, we will be using. But should I do an Ulster race next race? Should I? I don't know yet, but I'll let you guys decide. But anyways, it's pretty close to pit road. We're going to have a 25-lap event here at the Texas road course. A very tricky configuration. Let's take a lap around this track before the green. Go through normal Texas, and then come to the backstretch. You go through to the infield. You go through, then you go through there. Then you go onto the front stretch. Then you go through another corner like that. Then you come back out, and then you go back out onto the normal Texas racetrack. 25 laps here today, here in the Texas Motor Speedway. NASCAR starting on pole. Let's see if maybe hold on, I'll be right back. Back, but NASCAR's starting on pole, but let's see if he can hold that pole position today here in the Texas Motor Speedway. 25 laps here in the Texas Motor Speedway. Let's see who will win it. Green flag as it back out in the air. As a lot of guys are getting the advantage through the outside, through the first corners. NASCAR's going to get the advantage back to the inside as here comes Inselectant as we come through the corners. As there goes Inselectant with an accidental push. NASCAR is now trying to catch Inselectant for a win as he won at COTA earlier in the season. Well, a couple races ago he won at COTA, so he might be able to get it done here today here in the Texas road course as they come back onto the racetrack as Red needs a good advantage in order to catch the top two as we come to 24 to go here in the Texas Motor Speedway. As I said, the winner will be winning that trophy over there. NASCAR is trying to hold off Inselectant for the lead as we come down into the infield. They come into the infield as some cars are getting a bad transition through that corner. As Inselectant's going to lose some time on NASCAR. Maybe NASCAR could get this win today. To maybe get a better advantage into the playoffs as Red is trying to battle with Inselectant, for that position. NASCAR is having a good advantage over the rest of the field. 23 laps remaining as everybody is scrambling for points as we go closer to the end of the season. Next race is at Auto Club, but I'm thinking about doing an all-star race before that where I make a game for you guys to basically chill at for this season. For the all-star race. So I'm going to make the all-star race an actual thing now. Even though it's kind of late in the season, I'm going to do it anyways. I'm just going to decide where to put the all-star race as NASCAR is out here trying to win the race. As Red and Inselectant are battling for second and third, NASCAR having a pretty good advantage up front as we're on 22 to go. I think we're on 21 to go. But I'm going to keep it reframed at 22 to go. But NASCAR is trying to have a dominant day today as Red trying to catch Inselectant here at the Texas road course. Inselectant's going to gain some time on NASCAR as they come through the next couple of corners here in the Texas road course. NASCAR's trying to hold off Inselectant as Racer's going to overtake fourth from Pretty there, even though that's not really worth points. As let's who's at the back. It's TV in the back of the field. Dragon not having a good day. He got some points at the Texas road course. Shred is also not having is trying to hold on to third, having a good day so far. But, we're at 21 to go. So NASCAR's trying to hold off Inselectant now for the lead. Come through as Inselectant's going to go high through the corner. So here comes Inselectant trying to battle with TV there. Yeah, as we get closer to the playoffs. Actually, let's look at the schedule before. Let's look at the remaining races. We have Auto Club, Eldora, Glen, then Daytona, and then the playoffs begin. Wonder how that will go for these drivers, because it's going to be kind of hard, probably going to be a little bit difficult at the Glen. As next as the next thing I'm probably going to upload on this channel after this is either going to be the All-Star race or probably a different video. Yeah, I'm probably going to be doing a different video possibly tomorrow, and then on Friday I'm going to do the All-Star race. As Racer is going to overtake for third as they come. No, I'm just going to call that the hairpin. I'm just going to call that the hairpin because I don't really know if it's hairpin. Insulite gets a push. He's still in second. The rules are, I think we're at 90 to go. The rules are in ML, if you get a push and you don't pass anyone, you're okay, unless if it's the final lap. I should just refrain from that rule until next season, as Red is going to overtake Racer again for third. NASCAR trying to gain some position, trying to hold off this angry field, this charging field for that spot, as TV is overtaking Dragon for that position as they go. And I'm going to accidentally give NASCAR a push. Got a 2-corner lead. And now 18 to go. Before we continue, I know I'm getting kind of distracted a little bit, but this is going to be the trophy for the championship. It's basically... Anyways, let's remerge with the field. As guess who's trying to gain some points now? It's Pretty. Pretty only hasn't gotten a win yet all season long. How you get into the All-Star race is you win this season. You win before the All-Star race. I know this is season 2, and I might bring back the old cars, the OG season 1 cars, for the All-Star race. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Nah, I'll think about if I should re-bring the old season 1 cars for the All-Star race. I'll think about if I will. I'll think about it. But stop getting distracted because of an All-Star race coming up. NASCAR having a good amount of lead over in Select. Yeah, I think we're on 17 to go. NASCAR having a pretty good lead, a pretty good lead over. I just made a pun with pretty. I am not okay. As NASCAR having about a most of that front straightaway part a lead over in Select and trying to maybe get this win today. I don't know if he'll be able to do it. But here comes Pretty is going to make it up to second place. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I forgot to close that. Sorry about that. Anyways, now that we have a... I'm getting a little annoyed, but I'm not okay anymore. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Why am I spinning in circles? Stop it. You have a entire quarter of a backstretch away from Pretty Dude 227. Yeah, we're on 15 to go. I'm going to send him down pit road this lap. I'm going to send him on pit road this lap. As we're coming down pit road this lap, I wonder how this will affect some of these drivers. Since Selected is currently at third, he also needs some points in the playoffs. They come down pit road now. Here comes the field flying by down pit road. Dragon Slayer is not having the good day that he really hoped for in order to try and make it into the playoffs, as we're at 14 to go now. A good advantage for NASCAR still, trying to regain some positions. So there's NASCAR, Pretty, Insollectant, Racer, Red, Mike, Stanley, A, KJ, TV, Beast, and Dragon Slayer. They're all battling for positions as we get closer and closer to the playoffs every single race. Remember, points carry over to the playoff drivers. Birdie's trying to also gain some points. He might be able to do it today here on the Texas Road Course. Remember, it doesn't take... Remember, you can probably have a good race. You could have like 3 couple good races in this last part of the season, and you could make it into the playoffs. And this is so far what NASCAR is having. Dominating here in the Texas Road Course. The last thing he wants to see is a caution. He is dominating this race. I think he's led every single lap so far. As it looks like Insulectant is back up is still into third. We're trying to chase down Racer. As still NASCAR is having a good lead over Pretty Dude 227. Pretty trying to hold off NASCAR, the 20 of NASCAR. A good lead for him, but I don't know. Pretty could probably overtake him at any time here in the Texas Road Course. Don't hit him! That's why don't hit him! Still, NASCAR is having a dominant race so far. Look at NASCAR breezing by through the field. Pretty is also having a good day. Pretty currently sitting in second. Racer trying to gain some points in the playoffs. There goes NASCAR. Come to 12 to go. 12 to go now. NASCAR having a good lead over Pretty Dude 227. And then Racer currently in third. A good lead for NASCAR. Let's see if he can hold that lead. As Dragon Slayer, as I said before, is not having a good day today here on the Texas Road Course. So let's get a flyby of the field. Let's get a flyby of the field on the front straightaway. Alright, that was pretty cool. Anyways, 11 to go now. As NASCAR is trying to maybe get his second win to maybe guarantee himself into the playoffs unless nothing bad happens. There goes NASCAR flying by through the field. Remember, the All-Star race will not count to points as Dragon Slayer not having the best of a day. NASCAR still trying to gain some positions and Insulectant. So all the way up to third. Here comes Mr. Mike trying to get some points. He won at Iowa, but he has not been having the best of... Did I push NASCAR on accident? I have no idea if I did or if I didn't. NASCAR did not have a good entrance. Same with Pretty. A lot of guys did not have a good entrance through that corner. Remember, that's what these drivers are trying to look out for. Those corners could lead into a possible failure of this race. NASCAR is still dominating this race early on here in the Texas Road Course. NASCAR still leading as we come to 9 to go. A good amount of lead, about a full 2-corner lead for NASCAR, trying to claim his second win in the NLSM series, as next race is the All-Star race, which I will make public. They dive through this corner. Coming through the corner now, NASCAR trying to hold on for the win today. Come to 8 to go now. I'm actually getting really stressed. It's 14 minutes into the Texas Road Course. I wonder how this race will affect these drivers, and about a full corner lead for NASCAR from Pretty. I think we complete. No, we're still at 8 to go. Yeah, NASCAR's having a pretty good week. Let's go to the middle of the field where Racer and Mr. Mike are battling for that position as Racer's going to take that position. And here comes Red trying to battle for some position as well. Stanley trying to get third. Inselectant Pretty is also there as a full, 2-corner lead still for NASCAR. Trying to claim his second win as we're on 7 to go. Alright, that's worse than when I did I think it was, I don't remember, but I think it was at, last race or something. I just did something chaotic with the number. It was 7 or something. I don't know. That was just an example of what I think happened. But here comes Inselectant trying to close the gap on Pretty to 227 as we come to 6 to go. Let's look at this battle about to take place between Inselectant and Pretty, trying to gain some positions as we dive through this corner. As NARC will be on Friday. Just haven't had much time to make the Bristol game yet. As Inselectant got to his back bumper there for a second in that 24 Axalta Chevy. Racing for Hendrick, trying to get Hendrick their second win today. He leads the Inselectant's going to dive through the corner. They're going to go side by side. As Pretty's going to not get an advantage, and Inselectant is going to get second place back. So we come to 5 to go. The 5-lap warning time. As we come with 5 to go now. As still an amazing pass by Inselectant for second place. Inselectant is. And Pretty's going to take Inselectant back. As Pretty's going to take second back away from Inselectant. What? As I would get a Pretty an accidental push. Oh wait, that's coming to the line. Dang it. As now, Inselectant's trying to recatch Pretty for second again. As NASCAR now is trying to hold on as we come to 3 to go. NASCAR trying to winning the pole and leading every single lap. Is it possible? Can we see a full dominator of a race? Can we see that today here in the Texas road course if NASCAR just does not mess up or if there's no caution? We do have 3 to go, so the next caution will lead to a 1-lap shootout. I wonder, as Pretty's trying to close the gap on NASCAR now. I don't know if Pretty's going to be able to catch Nas for the lead. As Pretty, it's going to be between probably these 3. NASCAR, Pretty, and Inselectant if there's no caution. 2 to go now. So we're coming to the white flag. NASCAR trying to get another win to give himself an even more advantage into the playoffs. Oh, Pretty's on his back bumper there. Pretty's trying to catch him. We're coming to the white. Pretty's trying to catch Nas for the lead as we come through this next corner. Pretty's going to try and close it. Oh, he's not going to have the advantage through that corner, though. As NASCAR and Pretty are battling for this win still. White flag is out in the air. As white flag is out, NASCAR trying to hold off Pretty for the win. Can they get there? I don't know if they can. Coming through to the infield for the final time. Pretty trying to close the gap on NASCAR. Could Inselectant maybe have a chance as they come through the next corner? I don't know if Pretty will have a chance. His one shot is through this corner. It's not going to be enough. And Pretty is trying to push it as hard as he can. He's trying to push it as hard as he can to the finish line. But it won't be enough. Coming to the line, NASCAR is going to win it here at the Texas Motor Speedway on the road course. His second win. It's going to come at the road course. What a finish. We will be right back with the point. Here are the current point standings. There is a 3-way tie with 11 points currently. I don't know how this will work, but And Selected TV Mike, they're tied for that spot. Red still holding on to the points lead. And NASCAR with 20 points, trying to also gain some positions. But, what do we learn today? What do we learn today from the Texas Road Course? I don't know. But anyway, see you guys next time. Goodbye.